Didi Wong on, and I just want to say, so she's going to be talking about make your dreams come true, become a solopreneur. So time does fly by quickly, doesn't it? One day you're 25, the next you're 35, and all of a sudden we're looking down the barrel of 50. Where does the time go? Maybe I should speak for myself. So I like to say that, like a fine wine, I get better with age, and I hope that's your motto too. But if it isn't already, please make certain that you definitely stay engaged. And during this incredible keynote delivered by an award-winning keynote speaker, Hollywood film and TV producer, financier, speaking coach, and an angel investor. Prepare to be elevated, motivated, and inspired to take a leap of faith to go for what you desire in life. My friends, please join me in welcoming Didi Wong.
Thank you so much for inviting me to speak here at this Strategic Vision Conference. Then I'm going to begin because I love to take lots of time to talk and really give you lots of great energy on this Wednesday morning and talk to you about the title of How to Make Your Dreams Come True, Becoming a Solopreneur. So I'm going to start off by really having you listen to the lyrics of a song that I'm going to sing. It's called Over the Rainbow, and it's really a song that has inspired me to continuously make my dreams come true. So I'm going to start off with somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. And happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I? So I sing that song because that was the song that I sang when I made my dream come true. When I was a little girl growing up in Hong Kong and in England, my dream was to be on Broadway. And to be on Broadway, I have to be in New York City. So after my parents sent me to school in England, I told them, Mommy and Daddy, I really want to go to America. I want to be in the arts. I want to be on stage. I want to sing. I want to dance. And they let me kind of do it. They said, no, but you need to get a degree first. So I went to Boston University and I got myself a communications degree. And then afterwards, I had 1 year of work experience. And the work experience got me to New York City. And I was working for Vera Wang. I did my PR for her because I got a communications degree majoring in PR. So I worked for Vera Wang and I worked for New York City Ballet. I worked for a ton of celebrities. I worked for Madonna and Jennifer Lopez. And at a young age, I was at 24. I was director of a photo studio where I got to really meet all these celebrities. But one day when I was in a cab going to get a tofu sandwich for Joaquin Phoenix, because I was the head of public relations and catering, an aha moment came to me in the cab, in the yellow cab. And I said, what am I doing? Why am I running from the west side to the east side of New York City in a cab in a matter of only 22 minutes to get someone a tofu sandwich? Is that really living my purpose? Is that really what I want to do in my life? Even though to the outside world, it sounded really glamorous. It sounded like, my God, you get to rub elbows with Jennifer Lopez, or you get to rub elbows with Mariah Carey. It was amazing in the way that it taught me to lead, but it wasn't anything that I had come to America for. So my speech today is about making your dreams come true, right? And why am I telling you this story? Because I was making great money at the age of 24. I was hanging out with all these amazing celebrities and well-known people. I got to get dressed up and get glamorous every day because I had to walk into the photo studio. But something inside me was not being fulfilled. Something inside me was not living my purpose. I came to America to be on Broadway. So I gave up and on top of that, this company actually sponsored me to be in America. So I got my visa through this company. With all of those high stakes things that I just listed out to you, why would I give up a perfectly amazing job? Because I was not living my dream. And because today is about living your dreams and making your dreams come true, I wanted to share the story with you that when I was 25, I gave up that job. I gave up hanging out with all these celebrities, running around for them. I came to America to be on stage. So then I just became an unemployed actress. From 1 week, I was the director of PR and catering, making really good money as a 24-year-old. To the next week, I was sitting in the basement of a Chinese restaurant answering calls to get people tables, reservations, with a supervisor breathing down my neck. Imagine that, change of lifestyle, I would say, change of pace. And still, to this day, I do not regret 1 second for what I did, because it led me to where I am right now. So after singing Over the Rainbow, making dreams come true, troubles melt like lemon drops, and then you go above the chimney tops, right? I want you guys to think about why you are where you are at right now. Why did you even click on to YouTube to watch us live? Why did you decide to come to Strategic Vision Conference? Is it because you want to learn something? Is it because you want to meet somebody that could take you to another place? What is it that you really want? We are in Q4 of 2021. We are kind of tail end of the COVID era, right? Although it's going to always stay, we have to learn to adapt to the new lifestyle. This is the best time, better than any time in the whole wide world from histories before, to become a solopreneur. Making your dreams come true is not going to happen if you stick to a paycheck to paycheck job. Well, I guess if I could just really identify what I mean by that. You have to know what you want in your life. How old are you right now? How many more years do you have? I gauge my acceleration for being a CEO and an entrepreneur and a solopreneur and a speaker on, hold on a second, and I'm not afraid to tell you, I'm 45, I have 4 children, and I really only came back out to the world 5 years ago when I had finished breastfeeding my children. And I said to myself, what am I doing? Do I really want to just be a housewife and a mother? Not that that is bad at all, because a mother's job is the most important and most fulfilling thing, raising human beings. But something inside me was telling me, no, I want to go back out there and make a difference. Being a solopreneur is very, I would say, satisfaction, like you get a lot of satisfaction from it. So you have to be fearless. If you are at a point where in your life where you're preparing for a new year, we've got new hopes and new dreams, right? 2022 is the year for you to decide, hold on, I'm not happy with what I'm doing. I need to wake up and smell the coffee. I need to wake up and say, you know what? I'm going to be fearless to go out there and get what I want and make my dreams come true. So I really want to identify what solopreneur means. How to become a solopreneur. You may want to start off slowly and maybe just take time outside of your job, if you are in a job, to try out what you may want to do. Like you can try out different types of solopreneur jobs. Could be becoming a speaker, which is what I did. I made so much more money as a speaker than ever I did behind a desk or in a corporate world, right? But it takes a little time for you to get started. But that's the joy of it. You are doing something for yourself. My definition of success is truly doing whatever you want, with whomever you want, whenever you want. And that in our world is called the laptop lifestyle. That in the solopreneur, entrepreneur world is called, you can create any schedule you want. You can design a schedule. You don't have a boss. You are your own boss. You're working for yourself. What better way to live your life than that? You could be in Fiji on your laptop, drinking a Mai Tai while you're answering emails. You could be, even I do it on my phone in the car, waiting in the car park, waiting for my children to get out of school. I am constantly on my phone to work, but at the same time, I can switch it off whenever I want to. I can decide to, after speaking to you guys, you know what? I decide I don't want to work today. I want to go to the movies. And that is what I could do. But of course, it takes a little while for you to get to a stage where you can completely be free with your scheduling. I just mean that you don't have to ask for permission if you want to take a vacation or if you want to go and do something totally different, like getting a massage in the middle of the day or something like that. So it can happen because, you know why? 5 years ago, I was a mother at home, taking care of my children, changing diapers. I was part-timing as an entrepreneur because I had a company that I started in the yoga clothing world, but I really it wasn't fulfilling me anymore. So what did I do? I started going into conferences like you guys are watching right now. I went to a lot of conferences, personal development conferences, business conferences, real estate conferences. I just went out there to mingle and feel the energy of everything that was presented to us. Nowadays, even more easy because we have the virtual summits like this one. You can click on and learn. You can click on and get inspired. You can click on and get motivated. And I want this presentation to motivate you because I am called Speedy Didi and I am the accelerator and I want you to know that you can do it. You spent time today to watch me, so get to do something about it. Don't hear it from one ear and out the other. Get into action. So how do you do that? How do you get into action? What do you need to do? I'm going to give you practical ways for you to really think about if you would be a perfect person to be a solopreneur, if you have it what it takes to be a solopreneur. A solopreneur is someone who works for themselves. An entrepreneur, just want to give you a kind of like a difference so you can understand. An entrepreneur, a solopreneur is an entrepreneur. But an entrepreneur is not a solopreneur. So an entrepreneur is someone who still works for themselves, right? But they probably have a team here and there, and they go out to, find investors. They're thinking about strategizing and exiting. They're probably VCs like angel invest, like I am an entrepreneur. But my other side of me that I am as a solopreneur, where I run the Yes Academy. So to give you an example of titles that you can have as solopreneurs, you can be a speaker, you can be a coach. So whenever you have information that you can teach, that is being a solopreneur. You can be an author. You can make money as an author. You can be an influencer on social media. Take advantage of social media right now to be a solopreneur. You can be a freelancer, a website designer, a graphic designer. You can be an assistant, a VA. You can be in the email marketing space, help people with their email marketing. You could also do blogging. Blogging is a really good way to go out there and be a solopreneur. You can exercise your writing skills. And the most common nowadays is to become a podcaster. Lots of people are really interested in what you have to say. You have to build your confidence to go out there and really be able to give information out to the public and be sure of it, right? That is becoming an expert in your own field. I believe that every single one of you is an expert at something. For me, before I became an entrepreneur or became, a speaker, I was a mom. So I actually have great insights into motherhood. I had great insights into how I can still live a good life while taking care of 4 little ones. I have 4 children back then under the age of 7, right? So you decide what makes you happy. Being a solopreneur doesn't mean you have to make millions of dollars. Some people are satisfied with making 100K a year. Some people are satisfied with making $300,000 a year. Some people are absolutely not satisfied with $300,000 a year and they want to make millions a year. So it's up to you to decide what is your money goal, right? What do you envision yourself doing for the rest of your life that will make you happy? And you start at the appropriate moment, which is to be a solopreneur. Okay, so now let's switch gears into why a solopreneur is really cool to be. Like, why do you want to be a solopreneur? Okay, you want to be a solopreneur because obviously of the time schedule, that you can be really free and that you can live your purpose. What really makes you happy in the way that you're giving back to the world, living your purpose. I always talk about living your purpose. Like, are you into giving back and volunteering? Are you into giving back and donating money to charities? Are you into giving back by jumping on board to be a board advisor for a foundation, right? So I want to give you a personal story of how I became all the titles that I am: an angel investor and international award-winning speaker. I'm an author. I'm a movie and TV producer. I'm a mother of 4. All of those titles do not matter if I am not fully happy with what I'm doing for myself. And that requires 3 things in order for you to really step out of whatever you're doing to jumping into becoming a solopreneur. Number 1, in the book, Think and Grow Rich, it talks about success principle number 2, faith. You must have deep faith in you. Now, I'm not talking about religious connotation. I'm talking about believing in yourself, your faith in yourself. If you have faith in yourself and you believe truly that you are in this position to do good to the world, to build a legacy, then solopreneurship and entrepreneurship is up your alley. How do you build confidence? Wherever you go out, how do you make an impact? This is my exciting moment because I love talking about how do you present yourself? How do you speak to other people? How do you connect with your audience? Be it one person, hundreds of people, or thousands of people, or millions of people. So the way you come across on social media, the way you come across in networking settings is very, very important. How you show up is very important. But are you present? right? Are you present? All of those comes into play when you surround yourself with people who are vibing at the same frequency of you. I always talk about your vibe attracts your tribe. So when you have people around you whom you feel like you're connecting to, the more you surround yourself with those people, the more confidence you will have, the more they uplift you. So that's number one. Number two is success principle number 7 in Think and Grow Rich. And by the way, if you haven't read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill yet, you must read it because it's the business Bible of entrepreneurs and solopreneurs. The success principle number 7 talks about decision. This is my favorite success principle because every single day I make important decisions. As an angel investor, people are pitching me all the time. I have different alternative investors who come to me, alternative investments, that come to me from an energy drink to maybe cosmetics to a helicopter stabilizer to, I'm just kind of giving you ideas of all the different types of people who come to me and land on my lap and the kind of people I come in contact with. Because being a solopreneur means you have to use your decision-making skills to decide when you want to say yes to somebody in investing in them, or when you want to say yes to yourself and give up that job that makes you feel like crap. And you need to make that decision for yourself. So try to exercise making decisions, even when you're driving. Today, do I decide not to go the normal route to work? Or do I go a different route to a supermarket? Every single thought you have, the decisions that you make a difference in your life. So exercise your decision-making skills. The third point I have is success principle number 9. Success principle number 9 is about masterminding. Now that word is used a lot in the speaking author expert world. Sometimes it's used in not a right way. But what I'm trying to tell you is pick the right people to surround yourself with. So the first step you must do if you want to be a solopreneur is hire a mentor. Find somebody. That's what I did. After I did these conferences, I found someone whom I just really vibed with. I loved what he said. I loved all the things, all his philosophies. Every time he speaks on stage, I was like, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. I'm saying yes. So I contacted him and he had a program. So I've joined it. And then from then on, literally, he has helped me being on a TV show, been in a movie, and obviously I have to show up and have the talent for it. But if you find the right mentor who really can be accountable for you and keep you on your toes, that is the first step in becoming an entrepreneur, solopreneur. So success principle number 9 is to masterminding. So you want to find different types of people to surround yourself with who can lift you up. Now, not only they lift you up verbally, right? They have to take action. People who want to connect you with other people. And that is how you grow your relationship capital. In business, in solopreneurship and entrepreneurship, it is extremely, and I mean extremely, please take this to note, it's extremely important for you to build your relationship capital. That means you have to go out lots and lots to network, or click on lots and lots to network. And that means you need to have a good elevator pitch, which is something that I love to teach, by the way. So you have your elevator pitch, you go out to network, you connect with the right people, you start building friends, network in your space, and you ask questions, you learn the word of mouth, get referred to. All of those things come into play in success principle number 9. Masterminding with people on your level or level that's a little bit above you so that you can learn from them. And last but not least, I know I have 4 minutes left. Last but not least is success principle number 13 in the Think and Grow Rich book. And that is your sixth sense. Everything you do in life should have some kind of intuitive gut feeling that you have that feels right. When your gut is telling you it's not right, then don't go with it. Please trust your second brain. There's a movie right now on, I think Netflix, is called Your Second Brain or The Second Brain. It's all about your gut and your intuition. And how do you feel about what you're doing, the person you're talking to, the things that you're doing? If you have to make that decision, let your gut guide you. And so in order for you to be a successful solopreneur and make your dreams come true, you have to be fearless. You have to have that yes mindset, right? You have to say enough yeses and don't worry about the mistakes. I've had many mistakes in my life. Say enough yeses for you to get to a point where you know when to say no. And the thing is, I said so many yeses that I decided, you know what? That really has led me to become the successful entrepreneur that I am today. And so I started the Yes Academy. And we teach a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs. How do you get to the place where you're making 6 figures and 7 figures, right? How do you actually leave that paycheck to paycheck job and not be afraid? And I help you build confidence. I network with my group, and then I actually connect you with the right people to get you to the next step. So how do you make your dreams come true? Practical ways. Number 1 is ask yourself, are you happy? Ask yourself, are there things out there that you really want to achieve, that you still want to make possible, whatever age you are at? Number 2 is, who would you contact to make that happen? What mentor do you want to follow who is walking the walk and talking the talk and showing you their path? If you can find that mentor to guide you, that would be a great number 2 step. Number 3 step, how much money do you want to make? Write that number down. How much money you want to make in a year or in a month or in a week? Then you have to do time management. It's very important to have time management skills and organization skills and networking skills when you are a solopreneur. So you may just, you know how happy you are. You've maybe looked for a mentor. You've written down your goals from how much you want to make. Then you have to take action. And I would say you accelerate in taking that action. Don't dilly-dally. Oh, I'll get that. I'll get to that next week. I'll get to that next month. And then a whole year goes by, you still didn't do it, right? I am the get stuff done person. I'm the get stuff done mentor. You guys, if you are excited about what I'm telling you and you want to make your dreams come true, just really follow those practical ways in making those decisions. Surround yourself with the right people, and then say, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make 2022 the best year yet. Everyone had to reset for COVID. So why don't you reset? Think about what this whole pandemic has helped or not helped other people in terms of, you know what, this is the time for me to do what I've been wanting to do for the longest time, and I'm going to go for it. So I hope I've given you some practical ways for you to really make your dreams come true and not be afraid and say yes and have that yes mindset. And if you want any help at all, I am here. I'm really easy to find. Didi at didiwong.com. I love helping people make their dreams come true as an angel investor and as a coach. So thank you so much for giving me this platform to speak, Samuel, and everybody at the Strategic Vision Conference team. I really appreciate your time and your attendance. Thank you.